Welcome to IELTS English in Context, where you learn useful language through realistic academic conversations. In this episode, you will hear a university student discuss a delayed assignment with her lecturer. Then, we will examine the collocations, grammar, and communication strategies that can support stronger IELTS speaking responses. Emma is a postgraduate student preparing a research report that is due on Friday. However, the final survey responses arrived later than expected. She has arranged a brief meeting with Dr. Lewis to explain the situation and discuss what she should do next. As you listen, notice how she explains the delay, accepts responsibility, makes a tactful request, and uses academic collocations naturally.
Good morning, Dr. Lewis. Do you have a few minutes? I wanted to discuss the deadline for my research report.
Of course, Emma. The report is due on Friday, isn't it?
Yes. I'm concerned that I may not be able to submit a complete version by then.
I see. What's caused the delay?
The main issue is that the final set of survey responses arrived later than expected. As a result, I've fallen behind schedule with the analysis.
Was this something you had anticipated in your project plan?
I allowed some extra time, but not enough. I also accept that I should have informed you as soon as the delay became apparent.
I appreciate your honesty. How much additional time do you think you need?
Would it be possible for me to have a 3-day extension? I've already completed most of the report, and I can submit a revised draft of the analysis section tomorrow.
Extensions are normally granted only when there are valid grounds. Have you checked the faculty's policy?
Yes. I understand that I need to submit a formal request and provide a revised completion plan.
Good. What would you prioritize if the extension were approved?
I would complete the statistical analysis first, then revise the discussion and proofread the final report. I've prepared a schedule showing how I will make up for lost time.
That sounds reasonable. Submit the formal request today and attach the schedule. I can't guarantee that will be approved, but I will support your request.
Thank you. I appreciate your consideration. I'll also keep you informed of my progress.
Please do. Even when difficulties arise, communicating early makes them much easier to manage.
I understand. In future, I'll raise any concerns before they affect a deadline.
Now let's have a look. Emma's approach follows 5 clear stages. First, she states the purpose of the conversation. Next, she explains the cause of the problem. She then accepts responsibility for not communicating earlier. After that, she makes a specific and tactful request. Finally, she confirms what she will do next. This logical sequence makes her explanation easy to follow. Let's see the key collocations here. First collocation is meet a deadline, which means to finish something by the required time. For example, many employees struggle to meet deadlines when workloads are unrealistic. Next, fall behind schedule means to progress more slowly than planned. Large public projects can fall behind schedule because of funding problems. Next, experience an unexpected delay means to face a delay that was not planned. Businesses may experience unexpected delays when supply chains are disrupted. Next, to request an extension means to formally ask for additional time. Notice that request is followed directly by the object, request an extension. Next, valid grounds for means an acceptable reason for something. It is normally followed by a noun or an ing form, as in valid grounds for requesting additional support. Next, to make up for lost time means to work efficiently so that you can recover time lost earlier. The expression "as soon as the problem became apparent" means immediately after the problem became clear. Apparent here means clear or noticeable. Next, to keep someone informed of progress means to continue giving that person relevant updates. Pay attention to the word patterns. When request is a verb, say request an extension without for. When request is a noun, say submit a request for an extension. You can keep someone informed of or about something. In this academic situation, I need an extension can sound too direct because it presents the request as a requirement. Could I ask for a short extension is polite. Would it be possible for me to have a 3-day extension is more tentative and recognizes that the lecturer must consider the request. Emma also accepts responsibility by saying, I should have informed you earlier. Should have, followed by a past participle, is useful for recognizing a better action that was possible in the past. Clear linking helps the listener follow your reasoning. The survey responses arrived later than expected gives the cause. As a result, I've fallen behind schedule gives the consequence. Although I allowed extra time, it was not enough adds a concession. Now compare the conditionals. The extension is approved. I will revise the report presents approval as a real future possibility. The extension were approved. I would revise the report treats approval more hypothetically. Both are correct, but they express different levels of distance and certainty. Now apply the language to an IELTS Part 3 style question. Why do some university students struggle to meet deadlines? Begin with one main reason. Explain why it happens. Add an example or consequence and finish with a balanced point. Pause the video and speak for approximately 40 to 50 seconds. Here is a model response. One contributing factor is that university students often have to manage several assignments at the same time. Deadlines are concentrated within a short period. They may fall behind schedule even when they have planned carefully. Another issue is that some students underestimate how long research and editing will take. This can result in rushed work or requests for extensions. Although universities should provide reasonable support when unexpected problems arise, students also need to take responsibility for planning ahead and informing their lecturers early. This model response is effective because it develops its ideas logically, uses precise collocations, and includes a range of complex sentence structures. Use language that you understand and can control naturally rather than memorizing the entire response. Let's review today's key expressions. Meet a deadline, fall behind schedule, experience an unexpected delay, request an extension, valid grounds for, make up for lost time, become apparent, and keep someone informed of progress. Practice using them in your own examples instead of memorizing isolated definitions. Thank you for learning with us. Subscribe and continue building stronger IELTS English with IELTS English in context. See you.